Made a lot of improvements, on and off the field, in the weight room, measurement wise. So I mean, we're just ready to put the ball down and start hitting and getting the ball up in the air. Like I said, it's been a long summer, been a good one, and we're just ready to get this thing started.
What's your hopes for the early portion of camp? I mean, what do you want to see for the offense? You want to see
Yeah.
bing, 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 everything sharp?
Yeah, I mean, just really just working as a unit. That's the biggest thing, and we talked about it today in our offensive meeting. Just really coming together as a unit, coming together as one, and just working together, in relentless pursuit of a common goal, and that's to go out there and be the best offense in the country every single weekend.
Coach Satterfield told us last week that you've come a long way with your passing.
Mm-hmm.
He compared you to Drew Brees. Good one to be compared
Yeah,
to,
no doubt.
obviously. Where do you think you are with your passing game, and how far have you think you've come?
Yeah, I think I've definitely improved. Going into the spring, coming off of a couple games starting last season, I definitely think I made a lot of big jumps, a lot of improvement. And even this summer, just continuing every single day to go out there and find just one or two things to work at each and every day, whether it be, drop backs, play action, ball placement, just little things like that I know I can go out there by myself and improve on and just work at it each and every day. And going into fall camp, I mean, that's just another thing to put emphasis on, is going out there every single day with, the help of Coach Sat. He's done an amazing job, up until this point. He's going to keep getting on me and pushing me to be the best player that I can possibly be. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to him staying on me and just continue to improve.
When you go back and look at the game film, do you feel like you need to get better as a passer? I mean, you hear the outside
Yeah.
noise, some of that, but I mean, in your assessment of your own play, do you feel like that's necessary?
I think in some terms, yes. Obviously, the deep ball is a major factor, especially in college football. You got to be able to throw the deep ball. So I know personally that's something that I got to get better at. But as far as just intermediate throws, short throws, I think I've made a lot of progression. Just staying locked in and just focusing on what I have to do. All that outside noise is just noise. It's other people's opinions, and that they're entitled to that, by all means. But what's important is what the people in this building think, and what the staff thinks, what my teammates think, and really that's all that I'm focused on. Like I said, all that other stuff is just noise, and it's pretty easy to tune that out.
How much different is this camp that you're coming in here right now as the starting quarterback?
Mm-hmm.
You got to work for it, you got to earn it. There's competition there.
Yeah.
How much different is it coming in knowing that title is yours for now?
Yeah, I mean, you said it's mine for now, but really it's just something that I got to keep working to make sure that I maintain. It's nothing's ever given to us. Even though Coach Beamer, named me the starter after the spring game, that was just the first step. Now it's on me to continue to grow into that role. As a leader, as a quarterback, as a player, it's going to be on me to continue to come out every single day with the energy, with the desire to push myself and my teammates to get better. And I feel like I'm in a really good position to do that. And that's something that I'm pretty eager to start doing, especially tomorrow, right out the gate.